We are also joined by Shazia Ilmi. I hate to ask you one question. We are all allowed one big mistake in life.
Yes.
Have you made that one?
No, I don't think so, Dr. Roy. When I joined Aam Aadmi Party, I was part of the Anna Hazare movement. At that point of time, nobody thought a party would be made, one. And two, when I got the ticket from RK Puram, nobody ever gave it Aam Aadmi Party a chance. So I don't think I made a mistake at all. I'm going to still work on policy initiatives and a lot of other issues with certain central ministries. But I think this is a time really to congratulate Aam Aadmi Party, to congratulate Arvind Kejriwal, wish them all the best. And my experience with AAP has been very, very different. And I felt shortchanged and abandoned by them and cheated. But I will not bring that right now in this equation. I'm very happy to be in the BJP, but I do wish Arvind Kejriwal all the success.
You said you wouldn't bring that up, but you just did. And if they asked you,
Because
come back, all is forgiven, any chance? Is your heart still with the Aam Aadmi Party?
See, you know, I know Arvind too well. I've worked with him for 3.5 years when it was not even a party. So I think the way I know them, others don't perhaps know them as well. And I wouldn't want to go there because I have a very different experience.
But Shazia, you were among people who had the original cap, I am Anna. Then it became I am Kejriwal to 5 Saal Kejriwal, etc., etc. You were part of that anti-political movement, anti-politician movement. What do politicians do? They are corrupt, they are liars, and they defect. Right? So you've made 2 defections in a very short time, from Anna movement to Aam Aadmi Party to BJP. And if you go back and see hang on, stuff you've written and said, and I will make it a bit more uncomfortable for you if you don't mind.
No, I don't mind at all.
You contested.
I can make it very uncomfortable for you also.
You contested against Mr. VK Singh in Ghaziabad. Now you're sharing the party with him. Before that, he had also checked out Anna Hazare and Arvind Kejriwal. So isn't it, your brother with whom you've been fighting, used to be a Congress supporter, is now also in the BJP. So isn't it like all old politicians, you're all coalescing towards the party which has the spoils?
Yes. Okay, when I was part of the Anna movement, you know I went everywhere and we criticized all the parties. When Aam Aadmi Party was formed, I chose the path of politics and not the protest path, so to speak. So I wanted to get into the system like everyone else felt. I was offered both RK Puram and Ghaziabad, and later on I realized that was some kind of an internal sabotage plan, and I got to know of it later, much later. I followed my leader, which is why I don't have faith in Arvind Kejriwal, because if he could do this to me, he could do this to many others. So it was not a defection. I followed. Whatever they offered, I took it. I didn't want to contest from Ghaziabad, everybody knows that, or even RK Puram. And there was no chance of us winning either of those. But I still took that chance. And I did not defect. I left Aam Aadmi Party. I joined BJP. I did not contest from BJP, though I was offered a ticket, only because I want to make a difference. And I think politics is still the way to be.
That's the only good decision you made, actually, in retrospect.
Yeah. So this is the decision I've made, and I want to stay in a political party. And I believe in the blueprint of what BJP stands for. I'm all for sanitation. I'm all for good policy initiatives, and I'll continue to work, whether it's gender mapping, whether it's setting up protocols. So I am very much committed to that, and not just electoral politics.
Dora.
Ma'am, did this performance of the BJP come as a shock to you? I mean, you knew you weren't winning, but this, from 60 seats in the Lok Sabha, 60 segments to now 5 or 7. I mean, what could have accounted for such a precipitous decline? Because nobody except perhaps Yogendra anticipated this.
Absolutely. I think it's unprecedented and absolute landslide. And one must give it to them. It's great. I did not expect it, you're right. I thought the margin would be there, but not as big as it is. So definitely there is a lot of introspection needed to be done. And yes, Arvind is showing the promised land, so to speak. So, and Delhi people want to go to this paradise. So let Arvind create it here, and he should get all the support he needs.
So you'll support him on that?
But Shazia, if I may just persist, I think as a Haryanvi, I feel that you Dilliwalas have now beaten us. I think Aya Ram, Gaya Ram is now over. Now it should be Aya Ilmi, Gaya Ilmi.
Okay, great. If you feel that way, that's Thanks for saying that to me. I accept that. You can say whatever. I can say that about your political affiliations, Shekhar Gupta ji. You know, I am Bani, Gaya Ambani, but I won't say it because I'm too decent for that.
I think this is
very
good. When you don't have an answer, you bring in Ambani.
Just because you're a wheeler dealer yourself, you know, doesn't mean you can say this to me. So Aya Ilmi, Gaya Ilmi, you can say that very easily. But I know all about what you do.
I speak on facts, Shazia.
I also speak on facts, Shekhar Gupta ji. So don't attack me and don't make personal attacks on me. I'm representing BJP here.
Okay,
this is not about. I will not allow you to make personal attacks on me, Mr. Shekhar Gupta.
But you are a defector.
Okay, Shazia Ilmi, just let's get to give us a couple of reasons, 2 reasons why where BJP lost the plot. What went wrong?
I think I really feel that either Kiran Bedi should have come in a bit earlier, though she was a great choice, I felt, and I still do. And I also feel that Arvind had this great blitzkrieg. You know, these promises were made all over, and they took the message home. So I think that was advantage Aam Aadmi Party. They promised free Wi-Fi, they promised free water, they promised free electricity. So
do you think, just to ask you, you know, again, we were talking about this earlier about fringe elements in the BJP making wild statements and nobody controlling them, churches being attacked. Is this election going to have any impact on that? Are the fringe elements going to be told publicly that they don't represent the BJP? Because at the moment they just have a free run, isn't that right?
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, I have very vocally stood against that, and I still do. And this is one of the questions I asked of the senior leaders. And I was told that these are not endorsed, programs endorsed or supported by them. And I do feel in every party there are fringe elements. If you see Congress party, I know what happened in the Shahbano case. If you see what the kind of statements Azam Khan makes. But if I have a choice and I know what AAP stands for, and I want to be a part of the political establishment, I rather be with a party where people feel minorities are excluded. I think it's time to have a case for inclusion of minorities in a big way, and also them to join and embrace it and be a part of processes of government and governance, rather than scuttling being huddled in a corner, seeking messiahs to save them from fear. So I guess I've done that, and I'm quite happy with my decision.